There once was a princess named Elizabeth. She lived in a big old castle and she wore beautiful princess clothes. She was soon to marry a prince named Ronald. One day, a dragon came through and he crashed the castle and he burnt everything up and even took Prince Ronald with him. So Elizabeth decided she was going to follow him to get Prince Ronald back. So she looked everywhere for something to wear, and she couldn't find anything to wear that hadn't been burned up besides a paper bag. So she put the paper bag on and started to walk. It wasn't hard to find the dragon because he left behind a trail of burnt forest and bones. So she walked until she came to a cave, and in the cave there was a big old knocker on there, so she knocked. And the dragon stuck his head out and he said, Princess, I love to eat princesses, but I'm full from eating too many people today from the castle. Come back tomorrow. And he shut the door. He shut the door so fast that it almost took Elizabeth's nose off. So she knocked on the door again. And he stuck his head out and he said, Princesses. I love to eat princesses, but I'm stuffed from eating too many people from the castle today. Come back tomorrow. I'm busy. So as he was shutting the door, she said, Wait! Is it true that you are the fiercest dragon in the world? He said, Yes. Is it true you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath? Why, yes. So he took a big old deep breath and he blew fire and he burnt 50 forests up. Fantastic, she said. So then the dragon took another deep breath and he blew and he burned up 100 forests. Magnificent, said Elizabeth. He took up another deep breath and he blew, and there was barely enough fire that come out of his mouth that would burn a meatball. So she said, Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in 10 seconds? Yes, the dragon said. So he jumped up and he flew around the world in 10 seconds. When he got back, he was awfully tired. But Elizabeth said, Can you do it again? He said, Yes. So he jumped up and he flew around the world, and this time it took 20 seconds. So when he got back, he laid down and he was so tired he went straight to sleep. So here's Elizabeth. She walks up to him and she says, Hey, dragon. Nothing. She raises up his ear and she says, Hey, dragon! As loud as she could say. Nothing. So she decided she was just going to climb over him and go to the door. So she climbs over him and goes to the door and opens it, and there stands Prince Ronald. He looks at her and he says, Elizabeth, you're a mess. You have a paper bag on, your hair's all nasty, you're dirty, you smell like burnt ashes. Come back to me whenever you look like a princess. And she stops and she looks at him and she says, Prince Ronald, you look so nice and neat and clean. Your hair's so straight and your clothes are just so prince-like. But you're a bum. And they didn't get married. The end.